house owners in the area?
Yeah, we all three are.
All of us.
And how many years have you been in the area?
She's been here for 63 years. I've been here off and on for 51, but I'd say like a good 30 years.
I've been here for 58 years.
Okay. So this is your home area? Okay.
Yes.
And do you have any other children in the area?
No, that's us.
Oh, it's just you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And then a son in Daytona.
Daytona Beach.
Oh,
Yeah. Florida.
real warm down there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky. Hey, lucky.
And do either of you have children?
I have 3 and a granddaughter.
Okay. And do they live in the area?
Yes, we live just right up the hill here. 2 of my daughters and my granddaughter and I.
Oh, okay. And where have you worked since you lived here?
I don't work.
You don't work now? Did you work here in the area?
She was just always a housewife.
Oh, okay. So since you've been living here, have you noticed any changes in the community since the gas extraction started? Since the wells started going in?
They invaded. They're rude, disrespectful, and we feel like we don't even own our own land. They've ruined our lives.
And Jeannie, you said that your water's been affected.
Yes.
Do
Yeah.
you believe that's from the gas extraction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially this water, because they won't give us my results from my water results, and they won't give several of the other people their results.
Okay.
But they told me my mother's results over the phone, that there were, it's back in the thing, there were 30 milliliters per liter of formaldehyde in her water, and 5.1 milliliters of methane, or millisomethings of methane in her water, plus other stuff, but they wouldn't, whenever I asked for the results, they wouldn't give them to me.
Okay.
They wouldn't let us see them.
Who sampled the water? Okay.
But it was done out of Meadville, their testing location in Meadville. Yeah, a man named did it.
And they came and they took from your faucet?
Yeah, from the faucet in my house.
Did they test everybody's water then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All 3 of us. Well, she pulls off of my mother's.
Yeah. But the other houses, they're tested.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Have you noticed any health effects from the waters?
Yeah, we're all incontinent. My dog quit drinking the water. That's the only reason we knew the water was bad, was because my dog quit drinking the water. And she became incontinent, and I took her to the doctor. And then we found out that everybody over the hill was getting water. And then we found out he was getting water, and so we asked to have our water tested. And so now we all have rashes. I've got like a lot of makeup on, but we all have like rashes and scars, at least bad scars from either like whenever you wash your clothes in it, and like you sweat or something like that, you get like bumps on your, it's like a real burny rash. And then I have like open sores on the back of my neck, and scars from the other sores that have healed up from taking a shower in it. If you inhale like the fumes of like the dishwashing, washing dishes or in the shower especially, I'll say maybe a few hours after that you get a hot flash, you're sweating, you're nauseated. Ooh, my dog's face swelled up like a balloon. I have a St. Bernard, and her face swelled up really, really bad, and she couldn't breathe, and she had to be put on antibiotics for like a month and a half. That was just from like being in the house, breathing that. We can't use Clorox in the water anymore because it has some kind of a reaction to whatever's in the water. But they won't tell us what's in the water, so we don't know what to do to get it out of the water.
Also makes a reaction.
Yeah, Pine Sol, you get very bad fumes from that.
Atlas has told you this?
Oh, no.
No, you just have experienced it?
Yeah, we've come in, our eyes are burning. You go outside like 2-3 nights ago, you went outside and
it smelled so bad.
It burnt your eyes.
Burnt your eyes and
burnt your nose,
and you
gave you a
just
sore throat.
be nauseous.
Yeah, but we've all, I've had 2 swallow tests done over the last 2 years because I can't feel my throat. It feels like it doesn't work. And that, but they say that it looks like it's working, but with the formaldehyde in the water, I don't know what kind of an effect that has from drinking formaldehyde. I don't know, because I ingest a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, and we didn't know. They knew on top of the hill, and Atlas knew, and Range knew that the course the water runs downhill, but they didn't tell us.
They
So
were
I think
told
that's
not to
gross criminal.
truck.
That's gross criminal negligence, let alone being immoral neighbors. That's that's not acceptable. Then they said that they would pay for the water, and they brought us water. Then whenever they found out that we wanted to go to an alternative testing facility to get the water tested, they pulled the water from us, and now we have to buy the water.
Now, you pay for the water now?
Yeah, but they gave those people water buffaloes, and they bring in water and pay for their water. Yeah,
So
and then the people on top of the hill, they just told them, they admitted to them that by whatever kind of seismic things and fracking they did, they busted up their well casing or whatever, their well.
Fractured their
They
well.
fractured their well, that's what they said. They fractured their well, the sandstones around the well or something, they fractured the well. So they're supposed to be putting in a new well for them, but they won't even do anything for us. It's not right.
Just a pain in the neck.
Yeah. And then I went to the doctor, I told him I felt like I was getting poisoned. And then he thought I was nuts. And then I went to the doctor again about 2 weeks later, and I told him I felt like my stomach was rotting from the inside out. And then he started to really wonder. And then whenever I couldn't swallow, and there was just so much mucus running out of everything, you lay sideways and it just drained out of your mouth. He said that he thought that then they were on to something now. But then a month later, did a 360 and said, oh, it's not catchy, said, don't worry about it. So all of a sudden they're on to something, and one of the other students that friends did a thesis on it, the dangers of fracking to the environment, he just blew us off from them, and he still treats us and everything, but since then I've seen physician's assistant on him. So I don't know if they're keeping me from him or him from me or what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of health effects to it and everything. And they said it's because there's E. coli in the water too, and everything, and it's coliform in the water. The from Atlas Energy called and said that there are definite fracking materials in my mother's water for sure. I don't know what's in mine for sure across the street, but they're in hers for sure because he told me at that degree, and they were above the DEP standards or whatever for safe drinking water. So they were going to bring us a water buffalo, but with strings attached. So our attorney told us not to take the water buffalo, not to accept it. So now we are stuck with